One of my greatest fears is to let life pass me by. I've often relied on new adventures, new people, new food, and the new emotions that a change of scenery brings. I rely on these things to remind me who I am. I sometimes have to shake myself out of the day-to-day, grab myself and say, Rohini, hello, look at where you are. Look at everything you've done. Look at all you have to be grateful for. Sometimes it can be hard to be present when the future seems so exciting. The definition of retreat is to withdraw. Google says, to retreat is to withdraw to a quiet or secluded place. So, I did just that. I decided to book a farmhouse 30 minutes away from my house, leave my pets and husband at home, and do something solely and purely for me, to remind myself who I am when I'm alone, to rekindle the most valuable friendship that I have. I headed off for a few days to get back in touch with myself, and so I did. It didn't take a foreign country or a shocking new adventure. It happened as I withdrew to a quiet and secluded place, my very own personal retreat.
Head held high, even though it's not a lie that we need deep in the dust. Killing time while pretending that we're fine, thinking someday we will burst. You and I are falling behind, and I'm ready to go get out while we're whole. Now take my advice, take my advice. Let go, I wanted you. I know, you feel it too. Cut loose, before we sink into the oceans blue, the ocean. It takes some time, even though it's just a smile, but I hate it when I'm faking. With you all night in a body that ain't mine, thinking I am gonna burst. You and I are falling behind, and I'm ready to go get out while we're whole. Now take my advice, take my advice. Let go, I wanted you. I know, you feel it too. Cut loose, before we sink into the oceans.
Here are some words from young Pueblo that really hit home with me, and I think it might be a good reminder for all of you too. Loving yourself is not selfish. It is essential to your well-being and the well-being of the world. Okay, so I took myself on a retreat. I actually am nearing kind of the end of it now. I came here yesterday, like late afternoon, and then I leave tomorrow at like 11. But I just was really enjoying myself, like not recording and just in the moment. So that's why I've been taking this long, just kind of introduce the video or whatever. But yeah, so I've talked about this, why I wanted to go on my podcast a little bit, and I think in a video or something, but I just really wanted, like, there's been so many spiritual things I've been wanting to get into more, and especially like my manifestation course, I just didn't feel like I had the room to do it, and I just had a feeling like if I didn't make room for myself to do it, then I would never do it, you know? So like it just ended up being that I had to go away for 3 days in the middle of the week, just a few hours. It's literally like 40 minutes away from our house, but it definitely feels like an escape. Like, this is amazing. And finding this place was really great. It was definitely meant to be, because I was looking for some place that would kind of like, because I came here to work on my manifestation and stuff, get into my course, read a bunch of books, journal, all of that, meditate, and I wanted some place that would be like an inspiration or something that I would kind of want to manifest, just like surround myself in a place that I would want to be in the future, you know, or like help me get closer to that future dream life, dream house. And so this beautiful place is in Snohomish, which is, we would love to live here. It has a horse pasture with a bunch of beautiful horses literally right there. Like when I go into the kitchen, I look at all the horses. When I wake up, I can see the horses. It's fucking amazing. And there's this really cute old farmhouse that's all white on the outside. It has like all these little flowers all around it. Has this really cute sunroom, which I definitely want. And the inside is like, it's really nice. It's definitely remodeled recently. It's a little too like farmhouse modern-y for me, but I still love it. Like it's very nice in there, very clean. And there's so much natural light. Oh my god. Anyway, so there's chickens here, there's a garden, there's horses, there's a big field. It's a nice property. Like the house is really cute. So I saw this on Airbnb and I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. And I picked really random days, like Monday through Wednesday in the middle of August, and I only booked it like maybe a week or so ago. And I was looking for all these places, and this one is booked out for the next 2 months, basically, except for the 3 days that I wanted it. So I really do think it's meant to be, because I booked it last minute and it was all booked up except for the days I wanted to go. So it really feels so great being here and just like being alone. Obviously I love being with Sage and like our life together, but I just think for everyone it's amazing to get out of your routine just for a little bit. And hanging out with yourself and just being by yourself is so important, and it's something I really treasure and I try to do like as much as I can. And normally I would be going on some trips by myself, but since, you know, COVID, I haven't gone anywhere. So this is like just a nice little escape. It's a little staycation. Not that there's anything I need to escape from, but it's like, it's just nice to be by yourself. You know, you just get into a routine. Like I make breakfast for Sage, I make lunch for Sage, I make dinner for Sage. I have laundry to do, I clean the house, I have my work, and I'm not doing any work besides like work that's fun, like this video. And I took a bunch of photos today. I did like a photo shoot, which was really fun, but I'm not doing any work that I don't have anything I have to edit in the next 3 days, or during this time I didn't have any like contracts or anything. Like I just got to take a break for a couple days, which has been really nice because the last couple weeks have been crazy, and I just never want to like resent what I do for work because it's, you know, such a great job. And so this like time I feel like has really helped me like get excited to create again. Yeah, so it's been really nice, and it came at a good time because I was just feeling down on myself for no reason really. I just was like, I don't know. Anyway, this has been very lovely. And this morning I meditated for like an hour. I did a couple different guided meditations. I'll link them down below. They were really they're like focused on breathwork, so they're pretty intense like breathwork, which I hadn't really done before. But the one that I did, I found on YouTube, was so cool. And like you do all these different kinds of breathing, so you feel like really lightheaded, and it just was the most crazy feeling. Like by the end of it I was like, whoa, like I felt like I was floating. It was just crazy. I don't know how to explain it if you haven't done like breath work like that, but it like you like fill your body with so much oxygen by doing all this like fast breathing, and then you hold, like as you keep going, you hold your breath for longer and longer, and then at the end I held my breath for 2 minutes and it was fine. Like I had no trouble holding my breath for 2 minutes, which like I couldn't do that normally. So it was crazy. I felt like I was floating. It was amazing. And then I did some yoga. I did a nice workout. And this house has a yoga room, like a yoga meditation room that is all windows, like all these white curtains so the sun peeks through, and it just is amazing. Like frick, I can't wait. Definitely gonna implement that idea into my future house. Yeah, it felt so nice just to have that space to do that. Like, I don't know. It really felt nice. Something I definitely want to implement, like just giving yourself that space, making sure you have a space where you can be by yourself to do your practice or whatever. So important. Especially when I'm like gonna be a mom. Obviously it's gonna be harder then, but yeah. Anywho, it's been really lovely. I'm really glad I came. And I got some groceries. I was trying to eat super healthy and do like a real retreat, like, because if you go to a retreat that you usually eat really clean. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm totally gonna do that. So I got like a bunch of veggies and bunch of green juice, a lot of smoothie ingredients. Like I just was gonna totally veg and fruit out. And then I was like about to head to checkout, and then I saw some chocolate chip cookies, and I was really hungry when I went grocery shopping, and I saw some wine, and I was like, you know what, Rainy, you are like deciding this whole retreat. This is your own thing. You should be able to have like a glass of wine if you want to have a glass of wine, have a chocolate chip cookie. Like, this is your time to kind of like just be with yourself and do what you want. So I got the wine and I got the cookies. Whenever you can be alone with yourself, it's really nice because you just kind of reconnect with who you are aside from everything else, like who you are in the world, like regardless of everything else. So it's just been really nice, and I would recommend, 10 out of 10 would recommend anyone, if you're able to, just go get away, like go get away for a night or a day. It's really good, and I'm absolutely looking forward to having our own property and having a farmhouse and having chickens. Oh my gosh. I just went and collected a bunch of eggs. I'll show you guys. I was vlogging on my phone because I was lazy to get my camera earlier, but there's so many chickens, and no shade to Sage's mom, but like their chicken coop, this one is so clean. Like, it did not smell bad at all. They must clean it a lot. And like, I just kind of assume that chicken coops have to smell like terrible, like make you gag every time you walk in them, but I guess that's not the case. So yeah, but I mean, I'm sure since they are an Airbnb and they have people here all the time, that's kind of like an activity that they do, that they keep it clean. But anyway, I got a lot of eggs and it was lovely, and I have to make sure all the chickens go back in before it gets dark, and that's gonna be interesting. I've done that before on Sage's mom's farm, like plenty of times, but the added pressure is there since it's not like a family. Like, these are not my family's chickens. This is like a stranger's chickens, and I don't want to miss one and not get it inside. I will say it was weird, like falling asleep last night without Sage, like in a new place. Oh, hello. Oh, running. He's running. Chicken's running. I looked out at the window and you could see the stars out of the window of the bedroom. I was like, oh my god. So I literally fell asleep with the cover up there, just gazing at the stars. It's amazing, you guys. So I will link this Airbnb down below once I'm like, not here anymore. Everyone was asking me for it, and I was like, maybe I'll wait till I leave. Yeah, I will link it down below in case any of you guys live around here and want to come. 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's actually, you could sleep. I mean, I don't know exactly how many people he has on there that you could sleep officially, but there's 2 queen beds upstairs, and then there's a big couch. So this would be great to come with like another couple or a few friends or family or whatever. Snohomish is very beautiful, like kind of farmland vibes. There's cows around here down the street, so I love it. And I think tomorrow on my way out, I'm going to maybe try to go thrifting in Snohomish, or go like see if there's any cute shops or anything, because my checkout's at like 11 and I want to maximize this retreat time. So yeah, it's just been very lovely. I'm having a great time. It really is lovely. Cheers, guys. Don't feel selfish to take time for yourself. That is my last piece of wisdom. Okay guys, I'm gonna give you a little tour of the Airbnb. There is the horse pasture, and there's this little like shed thing with these pretty flowers right next to it. There's like some storage and stuff in there, and then this is the entrance. There's this adorable sunroom, which was amazing for photos. I did a whole photo shoot in here. So cute. These are all the eggs that I got, and I brought some tulips with me. So cute. And then go into the house, and here's the kitchen. Super nice. Like, they definitely remodeled everything. The floors and the walls are all really fresh. This island's really nice. And the kitchen is so well stocked. Like, I think someone must live here pretty regularly, because they have a lot of, like, just look at the spice drawer, for instance. Like, what the heck? Spice drawer. There's like a bunch of food and stuff in the cabinet, and tons of utensils, like really cute coffee pots and things. So that was really nice, because you never know what you're gonna get at an Airbnb when you want to cook. But like, look at all that, so nice. And then, sorry, it's kind of messy. I've been in the zone. But this is the little dining area. I was doing my course sitting there. And then I have not even sat on this couch once because I don't really want to sit on the couch. But I've just been sitting here. I literally have been here most of the time. Like, I did yoga here, I meditated here, I edited my photos here, I read here. I literally have just been sitting in this doorway because look at this freaking sun. I just sit with the door open and hang out. And yeah, this cute little meditation area, and that freaking dog meditating is the cutest thing I've ever seen. And then there's plants here. Like, it really is very nice, very homey, very cozy. And this just leads right outside, and all the little chickies are out here. So I took a bunch of photos in that field too. It's just so nice, guys. So then there's this bathroom. Again, like, everything's really nice and new. I love these kind of faucets when it says hot and cold. Like, oh, they're my favorite. And there's this bathtub. I took a bath here last night. I'll probably take one again tonight because ours doesn't work, which we're getting that fixed, but still. And then there's this, oh, look, my sweater. Oops, I took this off because I was taking photos and it was in the background. Okay, so yeah, they had a washer and dryer. I didn't use that, but still nice. And this is amazing. I definitely want a door that has a mirror in it. And they even have the crystal knobs, which are my favorite thing. Like, whenever there's a house that has those, I just freak out. Like, I've always loved those ever since I was little. So yeah, I really like a lot of the details in this house. I was like, which bed should I sleep in? I can sleep in either one. I didn't sleep in this one just because, I don't know why actually, but yeah, this is a really cute view of the yard. All the chickens and the trees. This is the room I was sleeping in. Or I am sleeping in. I think I picked this one because I could see the horses out of the window when I woke up, if they were over here. Yeah, so if any of you guys want to come stay here, if you live around here, you definitely should. It has the best, homiest vibes. And there's even a wireless phone charger here because I conveniently forgot my, like, I couldn't find my charger. I only could find a little cord, but no worries because I had one here. So yeah, that's the house. Bye, cute farm. I'll miss you. Thanks for a nice time. All packed up. Gonna head home. Bye, horsies. Bye, chickens.